What's up, everybody? Whack463 in the place to be, and I have the most exciting, anticipated video ever that you've ever wanted to see. No, not really. So, I've been on the forums quite a bit talking about my experience on Conan Exiles, okay? And my experience is that I really don't have issues. Okay, and I'm not being boastful. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything like that. I just don't see a lot of the issues that other people see when they're playing the game. So I kind of wanted to do this video. So I've actually loaded in a lot faster than I expected in this section. Usually when I load into my house, it takes an amount of time to kind of load everything on the walls, load my body, everything like that. So you can see that everything I picked up didn't go in my inventory. My armor also has an issue here. When I'm trying to take it out of the box, it shows that it's not coming out right. So just a little bit of longer load time to kind of get those things. There's the things that I took off the wall in my inventory. And then also I can grab my armor finally, right? So I'm going to put on take a couple of sets of armor because I'm going to a hot area and I'm going to a cold area. I'm going to go to New Asgard first, and then I'm going to drop down and go to the Black Galleon, okay? And I'm running through the pocket, so I'm not sure how much of this you guys want to see. It's going to take some time to get from New Asgard down to the Black Galleon and whatnot. I'm trying to give you a full-on experience of what I experience in gameplay, so I really don't want to cut a whole lot of things up. Let's run back and get Aina the Light, have her follow. So I don't want to cut a whole lot of things up and give you guys any indication that I'm misleading you, that I'm standing around letting things load in or anything like that. I'm going to put a timer on the screen and let's see how long it takes me to load in here. I'm going to do that after I do this video, so I don't know at this point what it's going to be, but it's pretty quick, right? I mean, I load through pretty quick. You know, obviously enemies are there. I'm not, you know, there's really nothing that doesn't show up, and there's some of the issues that I'm talking with people about on the forums, and this is Funcom forums for Conan Exiles. I'll put a link in the description. Invisible enemies, lag and stutter, which I still get lag and stutter or shudder or whatever you want to call it. That's just something that's built into online games. Maybe it's more prominent in this than some other games, but it's something that I just kind of expect in online games. So I personally don't mind a little bit of lag here and a little bit of shudder or whatever. It's been worse in the past. I'll say that the updates that Funcom has been rolling out have been helpful for me. Now, there's some other things that I'm going to show you in this video as well that are just kind of, since I'm running by, since I'm in that area, I might as well show you where it is and what it is, and maybe it's something new for you. And that's what's fun about this game, is there's no guide that tells you, hey, go here and get that, and you're good to go, unless you're actively looking on the wiki. And even at that, you may not find something because there is an absolute ton of information on the wiki, and kind of, if you're not just clicking random pages and actually finding something new on there, it's kind of tedious, right? But at least that information's there. So this is Misha. If you don't know Misha, you should go and meet Misha. It is a boss. Obviously, you can see so far, you know, no invisible enemies. I don't feel like this is lag, okay? This area is pretty well built out. I'm going to let Aina kind of take charge here with her Sword of Chrome. Do a bit of damage there. But what I wanted to show you is that Misha actually drops a legendary weapon. If I can kill this guy. There it is. So Aina's in the way. There you go. Legendary weapon, Misha's Bite. You can kind of read the info there. Pause it if you need to, but yeah, that's where you get it. Sometimes Misha drops too, so that's always fun. Climbing, here you go, a little bit of a climbing issue, right? Nothing major. I just, try it again, and I'm over the wall. Not a big deal. I am going to go super duper fast through this section because the request that I received was to walk through Asgarth and the Black Galleon. I am going to go through as fast as I can here, okay? So everywhere I'm going, I'm running from spot to spot. I'm going to try to make people not show up. Now, obviously, it's a well-built area. These guys took a little while to actually acknowledge my presence. I don't know. Does it take away from the game experience? That's for you to decide whether they should attack quicker or get aggro faster. It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't happen all that much, but whatever. I guess each person's going to have their own outlook on it, right? As far as, oh, I walked up and she stood there for 3 seconds and didn't start to attack me, and obviously this one doesn't have daggers, right? There's no daggers in her hand, so maybe you can count that as a major flaw in the PS4 Pro's performance. So while I'm running around killing things, you guys can visualize everything that's going on there. I'm going to talk a little bit about my setup. Okay, so I play on a PS4 Pro God of War Edition. I have an external hard drive. It's a SanDisk. It's 500 gigabyte. I did not buy it because it was special or a certain manufacturer or anything like that. I bought it because it fit my price point at the time, and that's really all there is to it. Okay, I made sure it's 3.0 USB. I run it externally because I'm lazy and I don't want to take the time to reinstall all my games and all of everything that goes along with that. Firmware, everything like that. If you're looking for a named priest, by the way, the little crest at the top there in front of those people, that's where you need to look for a named priest in Asgard. I'm about to die. Back to my setup. Okay, so PS4 Pro, God of War Edition, 500 gig external drive, playing on a Sony display. I don't even think they make Sony displays anymore, but that's what I'm playing on. About 30 megabytes download speed. I don't even remember the ping that I get to the server that I play on, but like I said, it doesn't bother me, so there's really no need for me to be looking at that information, right? The server that I play on is official server, server 3890. It was in my list when I pulled it up, so it's not like it's a secret. Right where that wolf is, right there, that's where the name priest spawns. She can be pretty cute, so check her out. What else can I tell you about my setup? I really don't know. I mean, the games. Okay. Yeah, here's a good thing. So I play on the disc version of the game, not the downloaded version. I do own the downloaded version. I do own 2 copies of the disc version. 1 copy of that is UK. 1 copy is US for reasons. You guys can figure it out. But yeah, so I own that. I own multiple copies of the digital on different accounts that I play on. And I do find that there is a slight difference in lag and shutter between the disc version and the non-disc version, the downloaded version. I don't care for the gameplay on the downloaded version as much as the disc version. So let me show you a little bit about what's built around this area. There's stuff over there. There's stuff on the top of that cliff side there. You can see a rather large base here in front of me. Okay, this is just one of them. Looks like they're constructing some kind of odd ramp pyramid thing up the wall there. I'm not sure what the purpose is of that other than aesthetics maybe. It is a PvE server, so You know, you kind of get some cool builds. You kind of get some odd builds. Obviously, you can see there's more builds there to the right. There's this big square in front of me, and it's got an enormous amount of pets, which I'm going to run past and show you on my way to the Black Galleon. I don't know, what else could I tell you about? I guess my setup, you know my setup, right? If you have questions, if I miss something, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll get back to you on particulars of things if you want. Like I said, I didn't pick the drive because of anything special other than it was 500 gig. It was a solid state drive, and it was a 3.0 USB. Those were my my three things that I wanted out of a drive. I suppose I could talk about my character setup a little bit. So I'm wearing the medium veneer there, and it is Epic Flawless. I have all of that: boots, pants, bracers, and chest piece. Got a little bit of lag there when I ran past her, right? But still, like, I'm not in the middle of the water or anything like that. I'll show you guys the bodies aren't disappearing, you know. I mean, it's not like I'm turning around and they're not there. I know I didn't mess around with picking up people's inventory or anything like that. A little bit of an issue. He went through the wall. What the heck? Let's go around and get him. Still, again, I mean, yeah, it's weird. It's funky. It's not a game breaker for me, right? Maybe it's a game breaker for you. You can leave a comment. Leave a comment about that cook going through the wall. Let me know if that is a game breaker for you. I don't think it will be, but that's just my opinion. All my videos are done in on an official server in PvE. I don't do any of the admin stuff or anything like that for any of my videos. So, you know, there's other guys that do that, and they do a great job of it. You know, Firespark, Just Horse, those guys are amazing at giving you detailed information that you can't get any other way but doing it kind of through the admin panel and mods and different things that you can't do on PS4. So anything you see on mine is going to be purely unadulterated content. We're going to switch to my reinforced Skelios armor, which is absolutely awesome. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. It's definitely my favorite light armor for hot weather. That's just me though. It's bonus survival. So if you need some survival, that's a good way to go. Let's go ahead and talk about my setup. So, you know, I got a lot of time to kill while I'm running. Might as well talk about something, right? A little bit of lag there. I don't know if you saw it or not, or if you caught it, but just a short bit of lag there as well. So my setup, I'm basically strength and grit. So I've got 3 points in strength, I've got 3 points in grit, I've got 2 in encumbrance, 1 in agility, and obviously 3 in vitality, just so I can keep that that active health regen going. Also keeps me a little bit more stable in different temperature environments. And the way I have it set up with the armor that I wear, I can either get my grit up to level 4, or I can get my strength up to level 4, depending on A, the armor, B, the potions that I'm taking, and C, the war paint that I'm putting on. And I really, I don't make any explosives in PvE, right? So all my dragon powder goes to making war paint, and I kind of do that depending on how I feel I want to play a section or what I'm doing, different things like that. So here we are. We're coming up to Pocket. Obviously, you can see there's still buildings around. I wouldn't say that this area is overbuilt. I would say that Asgarth is pretty well built out. And I didn't do a full circle to show you everything that was there, but there's buildings that wrap all the way around Asgard for the main part, and a little bit farther away, I would think it's outside of the render area, but a little bit farther away, there's some humongous buildings built down there. So here we are coming up to the Black Galleon. Hopefully you guys aren't bored of listening to me just babble on at this point in time, but again, I didn't want to cut things out and give any indication that I wasn't being 100% truthfully honest when I say I don't have issues on this. What you're seeing is my gameplay experience, 100% unadulterated, right? And as far as any editing that I'm doing on this video in my video editing software, the only thing I'm going to do is turn off sampling, which really I do on every single one of my videos, so it's not gonna affect what you see on your end, if that makes sense. So again, right into it, you know, no holding back, no waiting for anything to load in. If there's an invisible enemy that's gonna pop up and start hitting you, you guys are gonna see it as quickly as I do, right? It'd be just a name and no body. So far, I think we've had 4 guys there. 1, 2. We lost 1 maybe. Okay, as a disappearing. So there's that. But you know, that's a thing where, you know, for me, I would normally not go this fast, right? I would slow up. I'd make sure I'm grabbing loot. I'm using my my tools, my religious tools on them before I move forward. The times where I do see bodies disappear a lot is when my thrall kills them. You know, like I've got my back turned, my thrall killed it. We're going to leave that bearer alone. She's not going to harm anybody. Maybe somebody else will want her. That was not invisible. Just had my back turned there. But I do notice that bodies disappear a little bit more when your thrall kills it and your back is turned, right? You hear them fighting, you turn around, there's no body, right? So I do play to that deficiency in the game, so I try to keep an eye on my bear. Yes, we are going to kill Braggy the Bold. I'm going to let my thrall killer kill him. Sorry. We don't need a Braggy, and he's in the way at this point in time. So, what else? This bear just whooped us. That's difficult. Alright, so let's jump right up here to the galleon. Like I said, we're going to run as fast as we can. I'm literally trying to make someone not spawn in. I'm literally trying to find somebody that's invisible. And just, you're going to have to trust me, that guy was there, even though you may not have been able to see it in the video. He was actually there. I did see him. It was not just his nameplate. There was actually, and I didn't mention it when it came up, but maybe some of you guys caught it, there was a spot in Asgard where the chieftain spawns, where I didn't get to see the nameplate before that person was killed. There's Blackhand Captain. You can always find someone there that's named, so... but no, literally, like, okay, so this guy's shooting arrows at me, right? Like, I want to turn around and see that that it's an invisible guy shooting arrows at me, right? And you know, maybe disprove myself, right? If I run too fast, if I try too hard, if I, you know, play in a manner that I wouldn't normally play in, because I am going a lot faster than I normally would, then I'd force it to not render in or whatever. But that's just not happening. That's not the case. So I think this video has gone on long enough. I've dribbled for almost 20 minutes here, guys. I think it's pretty plain and easy to see that the experience that I'm getting is not that bad. So I don't know how I can help you guys, you know, with your setups or you know, getting my kind of experience. But I'm more than happy to do that. I'm on the forums on a regular basis. You can leave me a comment here. We can share information about, you know, PlayStation settings. I think I've got super sample mode enabled and then boost mode enabled on my PS4, right? So maybe those are things that you look at on yours. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I just wanted to share my experience and hopefully start a conversation to where you guys can have a better experience as well. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and slap me a like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. That's cool too. I'm going to be honest, I don't upload a whole lot. So, far and few between, but usually I think my content's pretty good. Hopefully you feel the same. And I'm out. Peace.